Hello. Happy New Year! 3 stream streak, wowee. You know, versus the stream streak that you had with Colt. That makes me feel a little sad because I hadn't streamed that much. Audio check loud and clear. Hello! What's up? Howdy! Howdy, partners. Wow, you're a nerd. What the fuck, me? What the fuck? It's been a whole year! That's true. You haven't seen me stream since last year! That's true, that's true. That's so true. Here come the since last year jokes. Ni howdy! Alright, I'm going to my other screen. I will have music, but only on the Twitch side. I believe. If YouTube can hear it, tell me, because it's not supposed to come through, but I'm pretty sure it's only gonna be on the Twitch side. Unfortunately, just because I want to play some, like, normal music, so you guys are mostly just gonna hear my raw voice on YouTube. I need to figure out, like, a background sound, or a background music that only plays on YouTube side at some point. Like, just a soft little background. Will let Kozii do any updates she wants to? She talked about me in her last stream. Yeah. I will, I'll update things, I'll talk about everything. Let's go to chatting screen. Also, I have fish and chips in front of me. I'm probably gonna be munching on it at some point during this because I'm looking at them and they're looking real submissive and eatable. Let's see. I will start with this song. Let me make sure it's coming through and stuff. Yeah. Not that loud or anything. Hold on. I'm waiting until it actually gets in the song. Yeah, it seems fine. Fish and chips. Well, our fish and chips place, our favorite fish and chips place is closing down. We found out literally today, we found out that they're closing down, and they're closing down like tomorrow. So so we got fish and chips delivered. And it's the last fish and chips that I'm gonna have basically for a hot ass minute until I can find fish and chips from somewhere else that's nice. YouTube, can you hear music stuff? I don't think so, right? You good? Been lurking in Discord, but wanted to say glad you're home and seem to be recovering well, Mompaka? Yeah. So, for anybody that hadn't heard yet, Mompaka, kind of near the end of the year, I think a little bit after Christmas, she had to be rushed out and went to the hospital. She had some gallstone issues. You hear music. Really? YouTube hear music? Uh-oh. Uh-oh! That means I don't have my settings right. Hold up. Let me just check a little bit. Oh yeah, you sure would. You sure would. What track is Twitch on? I think that's on... Actually, no, let me check what track YouTube is on. YouTube's on track 1. I'm gonna set YouTube to... Well, no, I think track 1 is fine. Let me just turn off track 1, and then you tell me if everyone can still hear stuff. I think OBS reset some of my settings, so that's all. So YouTube should not be able to hear it now. No music? Yep, yep. And Twitch, can you still hear music? Because I'm pretty sure I set that to track 2 for Twitch. Stream, output? Is it? Twitch. Ooh, actually, no. It's the other way around. I have to do track 2. And then change that on the YouTube output to be... hold on. Just say it, just say it. I got this. I can change this. Track 2. Okay, there we go. Now YouTube shouldn't hear it, Twitch should hear it. It takes a second to, like, mess with track stuff and whatever, but now it should be good. Yay! You're 1 stream away from your 25 streak. Oh my god! You're a 25 stream streak? Holy shit. Wowee. So yes, so Mampaka had to be rushed out for gallbladder issues, gallstones. She has had issues with gallstones before, so it wasn't like super surprising, especially since we'd had so many like really, really fatty sausages and stuff like that. Still music. Wait, really? It shouldn't be playing track 2. Hold on. I'm gonna listen to myself. Yeah, you sure can hear music. Well, no music for anybody. Nobody gets music now. I gotta figure that out, so nobody gets music. I'll get, like, Animal Crossing music or something instead. That sucks. I don't know why my settings changed or what happened, but it's fine. We can just do the Animal Crossing suite. We'll go for relaxing Animal Crossing music plus rain sounds. Oh god, that wasn't relaxing. That was very loud. Okay, that's better. I don't think you can hear it though because I don't have my browser sounds going through. Hold on just a second. Should be that. Yes. A little loud there. A little loud there, Animal Crossing. Calm down. Sorry. I don't know why it reset all my settings. Kinda weird. Kinda weird, bro. I'll live. Okay. Ah, yes, Animal Crossing. Yes, the thing that streamers default to when, other stuff is fucked in some way. So, yes, so Mampaka went for gallstones. She talked to a doctor, and they decided that they were going to do, surgery to remove gallbladder. So she has had surgery. She is recovering, but she's doing pretty good now. She's been wandering around and stuff. She went for a short walk with the dogs yesterday, and she's just been bored, actually. She's been knitting. Her work told her, you can't work this week because you're recovering from surgery, so she's just been sitting around knitting. She found out that she can DoorDash yarn, and this is a bad development. This is a terrible development, actually. She found out she could DoorDash yarn. Worst case scenario, actually. Remember years ago my mom had gallbladder issues? Yeah, I mean, gallstones are just kind of, you know, it kind of comes and it comes up at a point, especially if you eat a lot of fatty foods and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm not surprised by it, but it's a thing. Scott the Waz once mentioned / joke, you can DoorDash blank CDRs. You can DoorDash pretty much everything, honestly. Yeah, 2011 does still feel recent. You want something, you want to know something like super terrifying? People that were born in, what was it? Like 2006? No, not 2006, 2008? Are 18 now? Or like will be 18 now? I was in high school. I was in high school. Oh my god, Caster Labs is actually working on doing bot work on Twitch. My schedule is not up to date right now. The streamer bot? I'm not a bot. I'm not. I swear. I promise. People who were born when Lady Gaga's Just Dance first release can legally drink now. What the fuck? Yeah, right? Yep. Recently did an art stream and set Spotify to play an OST album, only to discover after the stream Spotify had actually gone off course and left me at the mercy of the algorithm. Yeah, that happens. It sure happens. Instead of a mail order bride, I can DoorDash a bride. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you can DoorDash anything. Anything at all. You can DoorDash weed. There is actually a DoorDash for weed. There's like a separate like service that's basically just like a delivery service for weed. I mean, there is in California. I mean, there probably won't be in California forever because they're changing the weed laws again. So I don't know. I don't know, man. But actually, no, I think Honey did DoorDash weed once. Yeah, no, I take it back. She totally did. We were at, I think we were at, Weed Dash. I think we were at fucking Off-Kai. We were at Off-Kai. Yeah, we were at Off-Kai. We were at Off-Kai, and she DoorDashed weed to our hotel room, basically. And they had to come up to the front desk and be like, yeah, this is for this room, or something like that. And I think our hotel room was comped by the convention because we were guests that year. So, like, basically, they were aware that we DoorDashed weed to our... At least Off-Kai probably would have known if they, like, mentioned it at all or anything. Yeah. Weed dashers. Yeah. We got edibles, and I think she got, I don't remember altogether. She got a lot of stuff.
In things to make you feel old.
No.
Yes. I think the Nintendo Wii turns 20.
Yeah, the Nintendo Wii is 20 years old. I actually already heard that one. Yeah, okay.
Stealing 2 French fries.
That
is my French fry tax.
Yeah, the Wii is 20 now. How you guys feeling about that? The Wii is 20 years old. 20 years. So yeah, I've been gone for a little while. I kind of dipped. I've been streaming a tiny bit, like every once in a while on Twitch, like twice or 3 times or something like that on Twitch. Just with like testing some stuff for GTA related things. But I kind of dipped because I started doing a lot of admin stuff in VTRP, and I couldn't really be around as much as I wanted to on stream because I was using the admin console a lot, so it was kind of hard. If I had been on stream, it would have really broke the RP magic a little bit, because it would have like it would have been me going, okay, B, you can teleport the next person in. So that's kind of why I disappeared for a little while. I was doing admin stuff for VTRP. VTRP ended. It went great. I actually I didn't get to have a chat, like a chatting stream talking about it after VTRP because I got sick immediately after. So I was coughing a lot for the last like week of the year. A week and some change of the year. I'm still coughing a little bit, or like I still have some phlegm buildup, but it's not nearly as bad. Yeah. Had to card for work for a bit and freaked out that people born in 1994 could drink. I mean, I'm a 93-er, so... But yeah, so I didn't even get to do my like chatting. Please stop dying. Yes, I'm good now. I think I'm good now. I'm pretty much good now, anyways. But I couldn't even do my chatting stream, being like, oh yeah, I finished VTRP. It was fun. Here's all the stuff I did. Here's all the people I hung out with, sort of thing. I was on a couple of other people's streams, mostly Lakshi, which was dog in VTRP. Juan Vanilla, the dog. She's pretty cool. Dog is dog. My mom was saying that for like weeks afterwards, and still sometimes says it when I go past her and I'm like, oh hey dogs. She's like, dog is dog. Because she always has the dogs with her and stuff. So, what else? Fish is good dog. Woof woof. Yeah, fish is good dog. Dog is dog. What else? What else? What else? Christmas happened. I hope you guys had a good Christmas. I didn't really do anything, and I didn't really get anything. So, I was just chilling. I was hanging out. I guess I might have gotten... I guess my present is probably more weed tea. That was the present I got, technically. But we got that mostly because, like, it seems like California's changing laws, so I might not be able to get it as easily at some point. So, you know, it's just more CBD tea to help me relax and stuff. He also didn't really say you need anything, so I got you weed tea and gave you my old RAM. That's true. That's true. I did cannibalize my mom's PC. So, that's technically also, that kind of works. Dog is definitely dog. New Year's happened. That was... Mom Papa was still in the hospital. So, Alpapa was visiting her a lot within that couple of days. So I was mostly just hanging around. I had girl dinner for, you know, New Year's. Because I usually have girl dinner for New Year's anyways. But I ate, like, a whole pack of crackers and some Boursin cheese. Like, spreadable cheese. Like, urban something cheese. My Christmas present was 2 traffic oh my god! 2 traffic accidents in the same week. Are you okay? You didn't get hurt. I assume you didn't get hurt. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be saying that so lightly. Just like, probably just car damages and annoyance. If I'm guessing. I hope! We had 2 weeks off unpaid. Expect holiday. What? Except holiday? Expect holiday? Not been fun. At the moment, we went back to work last Monday. Oh my gosh. Man. 2 weeks off unpaid. Man. Before I go lurk, shout out to the best emote maker in the game. I made all my... Actually, I'm pretty sure every single one of my emotes was one that I made right now. Let me check. Let me double check that. Make sure. I'm pretty damn sure. Emotes. Kind of. I didn't make the art for my Padoru one on Twitch. That was done by a fan. But all of the other ones I did on Twitch. And then on YouTube side... I guess I'll just go into my studio and check. Oh no! Wrong window! My music! Ooh. Damn it. Oh well. Oh, Cozy? What's up? Let's see. In... Earn, and then memberships, I believe, and then badges and emoji. Okay. I didn't make my badges, not on Twitch or on YouTube. I didn't make my badges. I bought those a long time ago, actually. Yes, I made all of my emotes on YouTube too. Yes. I was trying to make sure that all of them matched, so I'm glad that I seemed like I was able to do that properly. Not to interrupt your train of thought, however, BB will probably care about this too. BB? BB. Cyberpunk 2077 multiplayer is said to be a summer 2026 release and will have a client like 5M. That's cool. That's cool, but I guess this is a good time, maybe, to mention that I'll probably be busy this summer. Which is fine, because I can, like, look into it later. I have picked up a new hobby. So, okay, after VTRP happened, we were really curious. 5M related to 3M by chance? No, 5M is the client that you play GTA RP on. So after VTRP happened, we were curious what it actually took to make a server and like how hard it was to make it cool and interesting and etc. Because honestly speaking, the VTRP server was kind of lacking in a lot of ways. It had a lot of things that it just didn't really do well. And I mean a lot. So Rayless and B both went off and decided to download the stuff for QBcore, which is one of the like I guess server like baseline frameworks for making a GTA server. They downloaded that. They found out a lot of the stuff that was in VTRP was actually just kind of baseline QBcore. So they figured it out pretty quickly. And then we each kind of like, we were sitting there like, I wonder how hard it is to actually do that. I wonder how hard it is to actually like, you know, just like run something, just like have a GTA server. So, we spent, it was probably maybe like a week and a half, and that's all it took to get all of the resources to do that. And we've tested all of them, and they all work. And currently, I think, right now, as we speak, B and Rayless are probably in the process of trying to do some extra stuff to get ready to set up all of the scripts and everything for it. And then we are going to have a GTA server. We're just gonna have that. That's just gonna exist. This is, if you saw me vague tweeting on Twitter about having a very expensive hobby that I spent a lot of money on, it's this. I did spend a lot of money to get the right scripts and stuff for it and make sure that it would be really cool. We have about like 50 MLOs, which are like buildings and cool like interiors and stuff like that people can discover. We have about 10 civilian jobs, including taxi booster, yes. So you can do taxi driving. Also, there's different types of taxi cars, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, we got everything together, and we literally just named it last night. And if you guys would like to be around for it and like maybe join into it when we get it like fully going, then I have links for you. Because this is just a thing now. I didn't take up knitting, but I can see why you would get that because it is a very expensive hobby. That's fair. Fair and valid. Ooh, did that not send? It did not send. Hold on. I'm going to Twitch to get you guys the link. It's called Lodestar RP is what we named it. So if you were curious about my Twitch tags, because it also already says Lodestar RP in it, that's what that is. Oh, it did send. It just didn't actually show up. Like Crazy Taxi? Not really. It's more of just like a normal taxi simulator. But it has different like kinds of taxi that you can rent out and stuff to play with. Yeah, it was our day and night hyperfixation. We did this for a long ass time. This is my announcement, by the way. This is the thing that I'm announcing, basically. We've got like a bunch of really cool things for like player job stuff that we're really happy about. We have firefighting and dog walking. Those are probably our two favorite jobs that you can do. We have there's a lot. I don't actually want to spoil a lot of it while I'm just live and fucking around, you know. All the dogs. Yeah, dog walking is like Raylis's favorite thing ever. I think firefighting is being my favorite thing ever. Firefighting's really fun. You can do multiplayer firefighting. It's basically like you go and you volunteer as a firefighter and then you get paid for going and helping out and doing like different firefighting things. Like dealing with fucking exploded tankers and people that are trying to jump off of buildings and other such emergencies. And actual just like normal fires, like house fires and stuff. So kind of cool. Sorry, I'm coughing a little bit again. It's just because I haven't streamed in a while, so I haven't been like consistently talking about this. So what about that other place? It dead? No. Ugh, I'm so sorry. No, the other place isn't dead. It's still in its playtesting phases. So like if you're still interested in going and hanging out on Doodle, it's still gonna open up and do things over there and stuff like that. We just wanted to see if we could, basically. And then it went out of hand. And then we went from if we could to I've spent a lot of money, so we're doing it. It just kind of happens. It went from maybe this is as hard as we thought it was to this isn't that hard. We have money. We got this. It does add up quick. I think I have spent about $1,000. Yeah, the money is no joke. But no, Doodle is still around, so please, like, you know, if you guys are still interested in checking it out, they have a lot of cool stuff and they've been working hard too. So we're not trying to overthrow anything. One fifth of the way. No, we have everything, actually. We've got pretty much everything that we need. The things that we're missing are stuff that we're gonna put in as like updates later down the line. Like we're not gonna start with gang systems, or we're not gonna start with like more advanced drugs. We're only gonna have like really simplistic drug systems and stuff like that. But yeah, we've got pretty much everything. I did a lot of penny pinching and coupon clipping, and I hit a lot of sales. So sales are key. Yeah. Yeah, so we wanted to see if we could. This is also something that is like ideally we can make a nice looking server and like good setup and stuff like that, and then we can try and help out VTRP next season as like maybe developers and admins and stuff for VTRP next season. That's the goal, I think, that we are aiming towards, because we would like the VTRP people to have like a better experience and have a lot more things to play with and stuff like that. And now we have the like stuff available to us, so we can offer that to VTRP the next time it comes around. But we didn't want to like just buy a bunch of stuff and then be like, hey, we want to run it or something like that. So we're trying to like make sure that we can actually run a city and make it good first. Highly recommend Vertex Hub if you have any conflicts that are being dumb AF, or if you just want easy fixes. Yes, we did get Vertex Hub. Also, B has been like B has been diving into MLO stuff. B actually has done some like 3D modeling stuff before and worked with Blender before, so she really wants to make MLOs. So she's been like diving pretty deep into the MLO stuff. And then I think both Raylis and B would like to make some custom scripts at some point, because they both have coding experience. So I think ideally later down the line, they'll be doing custom scripts and also custom MLOs for us. And then I am an artist, so I can do all the assets and stuff like that. It doesn't have any branding or anything like that right now. I'm probably gonna work on that later today. So yeah, we've got a couple of skilled people that know how to do a lot of stuff already, so we can kind of like cut a lot of that from stuff that we would otherwise need. Yeah, and Code Walker. It's been pretty good so far, the setup stuff. Again, we kind of ended up doing this in like a week and a half or something, or like a little bit more than that. Well, I mean, I guess Rayless has been working on trying to figure out stuff for QB Core for a little bit longer. He started probably around halfway through VTRP. He started trying to fuck around with it. And then B joined in like around a couple days after VTRP. And then I joined in and started spending money like a week and a half ago. Yeah, about 3 weeks. Sounds base, to be honest. Might have to get into PC stuff. PC stuff? Yeah, Christmas night is when it went all downhill. Well, it wasn't Christmas night. It was more like right after Christmas. I think that's when I bought the clothing pack to just test around with and like fuck around with. And I think ever since that point, I've bought things every single day, pretty much. But so they need to still set up all of the scripts on the server, and then we can start doing our playtesting stuff. And then after we do all of our playtesting stuff and start figuring out like an economy state and stuff like that, then we can start bringing other people in. All I know is you didn't tell me about it until I was back home from the hospital in January. I'd already spent money by that point. Yeah, I was already deep, actually, Mompaka. I was pretty deep into the weeds by that point. Glad I'm back. I am back. I'm back-ish. I'm still coughing a bit, and I'm doing some administrative work for this stuff. Because I'm gonna be making... I've been doing most of the extra setup stuff. So like I set up the Discord, I've been... I made like a quick post in the VTRP Discord about it for anybody that wanted to, and I told a couple of friends that I know just like GTA stuff. Sorry. I'm gonna be making most of the branding assets for it, and I'm probably gonna be making like social media stuff if we want to fuck around with it, donation stuff if people would like to help out with it and stuff like that, etc. But it's just like a little hobby project, more or less. I say it's a hobby project, like I didn't spend a fuck ton of money on it already. I guess, okay, when I get really, really deep into things, when I got really, really into Homestuck, I spent about a little bit over $600 on the Homestuck Kickstarter. Ask me how much I spent on my hobbies over the years. Oh, I know you spent a lot. But you seem unstoppable once you get a fixation on something. Actually, all three of us. Rayless, B, and I all, once we get hyperfixated on something, are hyperfixated on it. It's so easy to spend so much money on it. There's so much cool stuff out there. There's so much. Dude, we made like a spreadsheet of every cool thing that we found, and we were like being meticulous about it because I basically had like a budget that I was setting, like a hardline budget, so that I didn't like put myself into debt or anything like that. And so we made like a spreadsheet of all the different like fun things that exist. And yeah, yeah, it's rough. We spent too much money on some things, and then other stuff, we managed to get like good sales and stuff like that. So, and right now we're like, okay, we're good on MLOs. Don't buy any more MLOs. We're gonna make all of them compatible, and we're gonna stop there for now, and we'll get back to it later. Money is spent on trees. Excuse you, Rayless. We didn't spend that much money on trees. Most of those trees were free. We have a couple MLOs that literally came out this week, actually, which I'm excited about. Like, we got a Benny's that I really, really liked that is kind of on the beach. And then we got one of our restaurants that we got is Hookie's, and it's like a big old diner. Makes me happy. Tree RP! We should have named it Tree RP. We should have just called it Tree RP instead. Like real trees or model trees? No, like model trees in the game. Basically, we have like this inside joke now because we found a couple of like cool free like edits to a couple of places that added some trees to them and like a couple of parks with trees and stuff like that. And we kept showing them to Raylis, and Raylis every single time will be like, yeah, there's just so many trees. So many. Do we need this? There's so many trees. I don't like it. We found out he's a tree hater very quickly. And then we started putting things on the list that just said, actually, we had like spreadsheet stuff that was like, do we want this? Yes, no, maybe. And then we had like a note thing next to it of like why we would want it or not. So for a couple of the things that like almost literally just added trees, we put them in, and then B and I made a new category that just said trees, and then we had our notes just saying tree. To be fair, it was the only spot I was like, that's too many trees. There's way more trees in one of the other parks than that spot. He's just picky. Got a little silly with my notes, yeah, just a little. From just a little bit I saw, it looks great with trees. Yeah. I'm extremely stingy with my money, but I'd say the most money I've spent on a hobby was probably archery. I've spent probably around 1,500 bucks on Mabinogi. Because I got really into the MMO Mabinogi before, and I bought a lot of their, like, gacha packs that they had. Because you could buy the gacha packs and then you could also just sell off anything you didn't want from the gacha packs in-game. So I made a lot of money, which was free dopamine, and I got the cool stuff. I do think art is probably that's probably the hobby that I have spent the most on overall. Like, I've bought a few tablets, I buy notebooks and paints, and I've bought like charcoals in the past, or like inks, or like I've bought a lot of things for art purposes. So that one is probably one of my more expensive hobbies. But yeah, Mabinogi is probably the biggest game hobby that I spent money on. Well, MapleStory too, but MapleStory was also mostly my parents' money. Gaming
in general is the hobby you've spent the most money on.
No. Surprisingly, I checked my Steam library once.
A lot of people have given you Steam games too.
Yeah, I checked my so you can check your Steam library worth. And I think mine is around 5K.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I could have sworn it was more than that.
Yeah. Actually, it might even be less than that if I'm remembering correctly. I don't really remember what my full worth was, but it's not that bad. So yeah, I really haven't spent that much on gaming. Well, I mean, I have with, like, if you count the consoles and stuff, like Nintendo.
I mean, well, if we start talking about consoles, then yes.
Yeah.
Then it's back to that being no.
Yeah. That is probably still the hobby that I've spent the most money on, just because, you know, it's over time accumulative, but...
Well, I mean, how many decades have I been spending money on gardening?
Yeah, she spent a lot of money on gardening stuff.
Tens of thousands of dollars over the year.
But so yeah, I spent quite a bit on this, but I'm not like too concerned about it or anything, because I tend to do that if I get some like really into something and I get really curious about it and I want to like fuck around with it on a deeper level. I just like start doing it, you know. It happens to the best of us, really. Spent way too much on Skeb. I'd never got into Skeb. I didn't like Skeb. I didn't like Skeb because I didn't like the fact that, well, like, there's no communication at all, and also they can do basically whatever they want. They don't have to follow your prompts. And it's very heavy on the artist side, but sometimes that can be detrimental to the client, and I heard too many horror stories about people getting something back that was like not even close to what they asked for, or was like sexualized for no reason. You know what I mean? So I never got into Skeb. Also, hi Rivian. Burn your own graphics tablets. Oh, CSP license, yeah, yeah. 100 to 200 euro of reasonably-ish priced stationery, yeah. I got like lots of notebooks. And then, yeah, paints. I've gotten acrylic paints, watercolors, pastels. I had like chalk pastels and crayon pastels at one point in time. I've gotten like I said, inks. Like I had like bottles of ink that I was using to like paint with and stuff like that during Inktober seasons. I tried to get really into calligraphy twice, I think. And then I ended up eventually getting Paint Tool Sai and like a, what is this, a bamboo? No. What tablet is this? I forget which tablet this is. Rend! Thanks for subscribing! What the hell? What the hell? What is that message? Are you trying to tell me I'm old? Damn. Oh yeah, I liked Faber-Castell. It was a good brand. But so, it's mostly just a hobby fuck around sort of thing, and then ideally we will be able to present this as a potential for helping out with VTRP next season. So we'll keep you guys updated on if that's the case or not, but like I don't want to promise anything because obviously it's not our project. That's more of Barry and Grimmy's thing. And it's ultimately it's all up to them in decisions on who is gonna help them out with stuff and what's gonna go on with that. But we're hopeful that we can help out because we would also like to help them save some money on things, and it's also like a passion thing for us. So yeah. Hoping TTS was on that one cracks me up. What would it say with TTS? Person motorized wheelchair right arrow? I think I thought I had it set up to do TTS with that, but I guess not. I don't think you could do TTS with membership stuff on YouTube, so I probably just didn't set it up on Twitch either. But so that is my announcement, basically. We are fucking around with something called Lodestar RP, and we're gonna try and make it into a cool place to hang out and stuff. But yeah, like I said, we're not trying to like like fuck over anybody else or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like I talked about Doodle before, and like how like I have sent the link out to you guys in my streams and stuff before. That still is going to happen. Nothing has happened to it. Nothing is stopped. They're still doing playtesting, and they're actually still like actively doing playtesting. Like they just asked for a new set of jobs for people to test out and stuff. And they're still trying to get numbers on everything. They're changing stuff with the economy. They're doing hard work. So yeah. Yeah. What else is going on besides that? That's probably gonna be my the sloth dance. That's probably gonna be my main hyper focus for like a long time. I'm probably gonna be focusing on Lodestar and like doing lots of stuff with that for a little while. I think B and Rayless wanted to stream some dev work for it. They wanted to stream like some of the things that they were trying to learn and figure out for it and stuff like that. You're doing this for fun with your friends and potentially community with the possibility of learning stuff to help the next VTRP. Yeah. That's the plan. That's the hope. I know it. It is kind of hard, I guess, though, when you make, like, a whole ass server. It's hard to... I worry about stepping on toes either way, you know what I mean? I just put a pic of board knitting in the Discord. Cozy, tell me if I need to boot it later, but I figured it was creative. No, that's fine. If you put it in, like, creative chats and stuff. It should be good. I'm checking just to see. I want to look at it. Nice board knitting. It's a rainbow. I do like rainbows, so pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna be focusing on that for a little while. I'll probably stream a bit of it when I get more into it and stuff. And then I'm going to start getting back into like more normal streaming stuff again. Ugh, I'm like, I keep burping. Doing some more, I still wanted to play Disco Elysium. That was like the main game that I kept talking about wanting to play. I still want to do that. And I wanted to do more Cyberpunk. I was doing Cyberpunk on Twitch. And that was like a Twitch only thing just because YouTube, the last time I played Cyberpunk, didn't like it very much. Not YouTube like the chat, but like YouTube the YouTube the company was not a fan of me playing the last time I did. So they kept taking down things because of adult themes and whatever. So it was like, okay, fine. I won't play Cyberpunk actually. I won't. But so I've been playing a little bit of Cyberpunk on Twitch every once in a while. Well, it's been kind of a hot minute since I did, because I think I last did it before VTRP, so I think it's been almost a month. Just picked up Disco Elysium during the recent sale. Hell yeah. Disco Elysium's hot. Disco Elysium's a cool game. It's pretty neat. I don't know what else I wanted to play. Hold on. I did want to play some Darktide with some friends at some point soon. Because I kept talking about it. And then, I'm gonna go back to doing some commission work in the next week or so. So I might do a couple working streams. Like hanging out with people while I'm doing work on the side. Did you make a New Year's gaming resolution? No, did you? Did you make a New Year's gaming resolution? Kenshi. I want to play more Kenshi. I just love Kenshi so much. You did? Wait, what you did? What's your New Year's gaming resolution? What you got? What's your plans? What are you up to? Sorry, I'm glancing at things. Let's see. Story behind Disco Elysium Studio ZA/EOM is also really tragic but darkly hilarious. Fits the game perfectly. Really? I don't know anything about the story behind the studio. How so? Oh, I kind of wanted to get Oblivion remastered at some point. That's gonna be a while because I've spent a lot of money lately, but I do kind of want to play Oblivion remastered because I played a shit ton of Skyrim and I never actually got into Oblivion or Morrowind. I think I have them. Oh, wait, hold on, do I? Yeah, I have both. I have both Oblivion and Morrowind. Technically, I could just play the old versions instead of buying the new ones, which would be kind of funny. I got both of them, and then I didn't actually get into them, like, fully. Because I was really picky about graphics for a while, and not, like, graphic quality, but graphic style. And, the people in Oblivion looked like aliens. I think I could get over it now, though. I think I'm fine with it now. Go to more fighting game tournaments, Minecraft speedrun sub 20, and complete 5 single-player games. Maybe I should make a gaming resolution. Basically, the financial people at the studio embezzled funds and then used that money to do a hostile takeover of the company and kick the original creators / creative leads out. Really? Really? Wow. Holy shit. That sounds like... Have you guys ever heard about, like, some of the stuff that's been going on with, Needy Girl Overload? I think... Is that what the actual name is? Needy Streamer Overload. Needy Streamer Overload had a lot of things going on with it where, like, essentially the main creative person behind Needy Streamer Overload kept, like, she fell into kind of an overworked depression, and she kept saying that there was, like, issues going on and that she needed more time and that she needed more support and stuff like that, but, like, none of the like CEOs and, like, business people that were helping her out with things were really listening to her, and it turned into a whole ass thing where, like, they kept demanding more and more from her, and she eventually broke down and kind of had to step away, and then they started doing things without her knowledge and consent, and it was real bad. She was stuck in a legal battle with them over creative rights. Needy Streamer Overload, what is this, a KoziiChu Minecraft stream? What? Well, have I told you my bear pun joke? No? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, there was a whole ass thing behind it. But apparently she got the rights back for Needy Streamer Overload stuff, and everything was in a better place last time I saw. What do you call a bear stuck in the rain? I don't know. What do you call a bear stuck in the rain? I don't think I've ever had to ban anyone in here unless you're on Minecraft, now that I think about it. That's so true! A grizzly bear? Wait, that's really cute. Wait, that's really cute. What the hell? What the fuck? Dude. Also, that's so true, Rend. Oh my god, playing Minecraft really just attracts a bunch of kids. It attracts so many kids. It's Minecraft, probably Animal Crossing. That's probably another big one. Not necessarily with other Nintendo games, mostly just Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing has a weird audience. The kiddos sure do yearn for the mines, but not the good mines, not the Dwarf Fortress mines like I yearn for. They're still fighting over that whole stuff in court, but the Latvian justice system isn't exactly quick. I see. Another one I have is how do you tell a police horse from a normal horse? How do you tell a police horse from a normal horse? This one's not a pun for the answer. They go, nay nah, nay nah, nay nah. Wow. Cute. I don't know what it is with me attracting people that like to tell me jokes, but I do like it. Jokes and bad dad puns and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nay, no, nay, no. Man. Yeah, maybe I can also make like a gaming resolution or something. Like, I have a lot of games that I haven't played or like haven't finished. Like, I never actually finished Hookah Haze. I really did like Hookah Haze. That was like a visual novel set in like a hookah bar sort of thing. And I actually did like it a lot, but I never finished it. Also, at some point I saw Bree and I think it was Bree and Umi both talking about one game that I was really interested in. Because apparently they liked it because it was a really cute really good cafe simulator. But the name... but the name of it was, what was it? Hold on. Can I get an iced coffee with breast milk? Please. Wait, no. Was it that one? No, I think that one's a different one. One iced latte with your breast milk, please. Yeah. Apparently it's actually a really good little visual novel cafe simulator thing, but it is called one iced latte with your breast milk, please. So. What are you yelling? What are you yelling over there, Void? Be good. Dwarf Fort. I know. Dwarf Fortress is so good. I want to play more Dwarf Fortress. I want to play more Kenshi. I want to play more. I haven't ever actually played, like, sat down and played RimWorld and Factorio. And I have both of them. And I've never actually, like, sat down and, like, for real played them. I've watched a lot of people play them, but I've never actually sat down and played RimWorld and Factorio. I know, RimWorld does go crazy. Also, hi Numbers, how you doing? RimWorld is sick as hell. But I've never actually sat down to play it. And I mean, I've played Dwarf Fortress, so I know I'd like it. And I know I'd like it just because I watch it. Have you seen clips of Mint playing the Bunny Girl Cafe game? No. But I would probably be the same way. Like, laughing around like a little... Satisfactory. Satisfactory is another one. I've watched a lot of playthroughs of it, and I've watched my friends play it, but I never actually got Satisfactory, so I don't have Satisfactory, I have Factorio. But Satisfactory is another one that I would probably like fucking around with. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that sort of stuff. Maybe I'll go through the games, instead of buying like a bunch of new games, go through the games that I already have and play more of them. That'd probably be good. Preach, sister. Yeah. My favorite song from... Oh, okay, hold on. I do really like Drinkin' Industry. Can I just play that really quickly? Hold up. Shut up, ads! Leave me alone! Go away! Shoo, shoo, shoo! I don't care about TurboTax! Get out! No, shut up! No, Yeah, that's whatever. Okay, yes. Hurry up. Stop. Stop. Thank you. I'm trying to skip through some of it. Dun 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 dun. Hold up. Ah! Yeah, this one's one of my favorites too, from Dwarf Fortress. Miranda, you remember on YouTube too. Thank you. I didn't realize there was actual full-on lyrics. And they're translated. You can find translated lyrics. I had no idea. Hey, 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 hey. uBlock Origin Master Race. Yeah. I turned off uBlock Origin because it seemed like it was potentially fucking with YouTube chats, like in people's streams. But it didn't actually fix anything, so I might just turn it back on again. I might just be like, whatever. Fuck it, dude. Not worth the pain. Hey, 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 hey. I can vividly picture stout dwarven arms slamming down kegs of ale. Yeah, it's a Steam game, OST. It should be okay. Still mad they reset my member streak when I upgraded my membership? Yeah. Yeah. They do that. They like to do that. It's pretty sad. Hey, new Discord link for me to join and feel like I'm infringing on something private. Let's go. I think mine feels a lot less private than most Discords. Unless you're talking about the one for the server that I was talking about earlier. If you're talking about the one for the for Lodestar RP, that one still feels pretty small and stuff, but like I think my Discord feels a little bit more community, like large scale, just because of how I've set it up and everything. Is my Discord link posted up properly? Haven't had issues with uBlock Origin and YouTube chat. Yeah, maybe it's just something else. Maybe it's my browser. Maybe it's some weird stuff going on. Who knows? Who knows? I sound like a what? A kick-butt princess librarian from a dimension where all librarians are super powerful magic warriors who slay demons and monsters to protect the general public? Yeah, what a compliment! Holy shit! God damn! Please don't streak, members. It's cold outside. Oh, hey. Rend used the command and it worked properly. Neat. I'm at Lodestar. I saw a ton of creators I watch up there and I was like, I'm underqualified to be there. No, you're fine. You're completely fine. You can be there. Your Discord I got through a website link. I think currently my actual commands are working properly. Because it just worked on YouTube, so yeah, it does work on Twitch too. So currently they're working properly. Sometimes they just don't want to. Sometimes they're just like, nah, bruh. I hate you, actually. Yeah, no, Lodestar is for everybody. I think probably a lot of people from VTRP are gonna try and fuck around with it because they've never really played on like a more serious style RP server before. So there's been a couple of people who are like excited to try it out and like see what it's like and stuff like that. I know Ulfi was talking about maybe being EMS with the Pagliacci twins or something. There's a couple other people that have hopped in there and stuff to hang out. And then there's like my general friend group who's just in there because well, because we're friends and stuff, I think. Oh, but yeah, I hit up, is this the KoziiChu? Wow, you're on YouTube today, Snow? Hey, what's up? How you doing? Anything for my princess. All hail Princess Kozii, the princess librarian who fights demons and monsters in cozy onesies while sipping her hot cocoa during the fights. God damn. This is a hell of a fantasy, and I'm kind of down for it, actually. Do I need, like, glasses? Hold on. Do I need to be more of a librarian-looking sort of thing? Hold up. I can do this. Oh, wow. This one? No. This one. No, this one. This is technically my granny look, because it has, like, the little glasses on it. But is this more librarian? Granny, is that you? Yeah, Shuddy, what's up? How you doing? Hi, Granny. Oh my god. Had to schedule 3 videos, so I'm a YouTube viewer now. That's fair. That's fair and valid. Understandable. Greetings, humans, and Kozii the alpaca. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Happy New Year. How you doing? Oop, that was a weird noise. But how you doing? What's up? How's life? How are the kids? How's your year been going? I haven't seen you guys all year. I thought Pagliacci sounded familiar. Turns out that's an opera. Yes. Yes, Pagliacci I think is an actual just like sounded like an MSN Messenger sound. I updated to Windows 11 at some point in the last couple of months. I'm surprised to say it hasn't been as horrific and like pull my hair out and annoying as I expected it was going to be. It just kind of exists. But I had to upgrade to get my newer Wavelength software, so I did it. I joined, but I absolutely refuse to interact with people unless they interact with me. No! No! You can talk to people. So satisfying when upgrading goes smoothly. It is, but I also wanted to hate it a little. I really kind of wanted to hate it. You know what I mean? I was on the Windows 10 train for so long. On the no, fuck Windows 11. I don't want to upgrade. Stop telling me about your upgrade thing. And then I upgraded. It was the same experience with B, as far as I know. Like, we've both upgraded and we're both just kind of like grumbling, like, yeah, I guess this is pretty good, actually. It's whatever. It's fine. Honestly, I even moved my search bar to the bottom left corner just to be petty. I didn't. I actually do kind of like the centralized buttons. I'm actually okay with that part because I never really looked that far to the left anyways, you know what I mean? Now, if you had upgraded like a year ago, well, I do think that they did make it better because people were being so spiteful about it. So they just kept being like, hey, look, we improved. We got better. It's better now. It's a little bit good now. It's okay. One time I sat in KoziiChu's Discord general chat for 8 hours straight, shiny hunting a spiel in Cobblemon. I never found it. I didn't realize that you were in the chat at the same time. Because, like, I know I was streaming and you kept talking about shiny hunting for a spiel, but I didn't know that you were actually in the chat, too. Imagine your special weapon different depending on the onesie you wear? That's so cute. That's like freaking Cardcaptor Sakura style. Like, she has a new card per outfit sort of thing. I mean, I know it wasn't because of the outfit that she was wearing, and it was only that she was wearing those outfits because Tomoe made them for her, and she looked really cute, and she matched the theme for whatever episode, but it still feels like it. Different power based on a different onesie, or a different weapon based on a different onesie. Wear a unicorn onesie, you have a rainbow spear and ride into battle on a unidonkey named Sapphire. Run, Sapphire, run! Oh my god. You are going ham with this fantasy. I'm just a humble motherfucker with a big ass dick. Wowee. Baka and Mailbox joined for a bit, yeah. You joined for a second after stream, I think, because you scared the fuck. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I did join after stream one day. It was a little buddy said it. Buddy said it. I just quoted it. I quoted it because I thought it was funny. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Windows 11 code is a majority AI written. Literally no one knows what's going on under the hood. A few months ago, it was briefly completely impossible to close the task manager application. I heard that. I heard about that. I heard that you couldn't close the task manager. Yeah. Yep. I'm not excited about Windows 11's future. I'm gonna say that. But currently, it's been okay. And that's the best I can say about it. You keep Task Manager open? I don't keep Task Manager open. I'm obsessive about making sure that I close tabs and make sure everything is clear on my screens most of the time. Your mods gain their cool powers and weapons by eating different flavors of never-melting frozen yogurt or ice cream popsicles. Closing tabs. Yeah, my mom could probably say the same. She has so many freaking tabs open at all times. I go over to her PC to like try and get her to like watch one YouTube video, and I watch her try and click desperately through tabs. I don't even know how her PC runs. 200 and... 212? You know how many tabs I have open right now? I do have quite a few open right now for me. This is kind of a lot of tabs for me right now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 464? Huh? 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 At that YouTube chatter? That's my mom. That's my mom's tabs. She's got 200 tabs open. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you don't need it. You don't need that many tabs open. Rest in peace, your PCs. Jesus. Holy shit, guys. 200 seems normal. I can't live with like 20. Gamers be like, time to upgrade my RAM. No, you can't do that anymore. That's too expensive. You don't get to upgrade your RAM. 2,000? That has to be a lie. That has to be a lie, right? That's gotta be fake. That's gotta be fake news. Holy shit. Are you guys okay? Wowee. If you need more than like 10, you may shoot small animals for fun, I must say it. Wow. Well, I know that my mom doesn't do that, so... I closed like 20 to 30 earlier today. I figured those were excessive. Yeah, not the 200 other tabs, but like 20 to 30, yeah. I just... Oh my god. And like these people, none of these people use like the tab folders either. You know that, right? Like all of these people have their tabs all just on one browser, like as these tiny little squares where you can't tell anything apart and you don't even know what anything is. Oh. I do use tab folders. That's why I have so many. Oh, she uses tab folders. Well, that's different. Several windows, each with scores of art reference Google. Okay, well, yes. Actually, I have been there before. If I'm like drawing something specific and I need like, I want to have a lot of good references on posing and a lot of good references on color and shading and like hand positions and stuff like that. I'll get like a good 20 to 40 tabs open sometimes, depending on what I'm doing. But like I close them after I'm done with them. Like after I finish the piece, those tabs are gone. Half the time I'll like, if it's an image that I want to like keep around for later reference, I'll just save it and I'll put it in, like I have a Discord that's to myself. So I'll like just Discord message to myself and save those images that way. I used to have several windows. Oh, sorry, I read that already. Ask them what tab it is and point at one of them. They will have no fucking clue. Exactly, right? They have no clue. They have no idea. What the hell? A rabbit kind of person, also autistic and scatterbrained? Oh, you mean Bree? You mean my friend Bree? Wait, yeah, I know Bree. Yeah. Yeah, I know Bree. Yeah, she's pretty cool. I was in her balls cup. I played her balls cup. I played with her balls. Yeah, I played with Bree's balls once. Artists using browser tabs instead of Pinterest? Well, thank God, because Pinterest is all just AI art now. Artists can't even fucking use Pinterest anymore. Pinterest is all AI shit. I actually went as far as to block both Pinterest and DeviantArt from Google searches. Because, like, I have, like, this thing that you can, like, put sites on blacklists and then it won't show in the Google search. So I put both Pinterest and DeviantArt on there because they were just AI art. Just constantly. Oh, yeah. Yeah, DeviantArt has too. Unfortunately, DeviantArt actually even put an AI feature into the site for a little while until artists, like, heavily yelled at them about it, and then I think they took it back. They're like, take backsies. They were like, nah. Referring to Brie as a rabbit hole person could be taken too many ways. That's true. That could be taken a lot of ways. I am incapable of sticking to a single project at once. That's fair. I have been there before too. There has been points where, like, I'll think that I want to do something, and so I'll pull up all the references for it, and then I won't do it for like a week. So I'll still have all of those references up, but I'll see, that's the point when I open a different browser window instead of just a tab, because then I have my browser tabs that are dedicated to that art piece that I want to do. And I get annoyed if they're there too long, so I have to do it before a certain period. And then I'll have my normal tabs. I think there's still an AI art feature on there. Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. It probably is still there. Who is Brie? I was talking about my friend. Oh, really? Well, Brie is also an autistic rabbit VTuber. Brie at Cookie Box. She's pretty cool. Can you name the purpose of all those tabs? 8 tab groups for work. That's fair. She does have a lot of tabs for work. She does have that. If it's something that helps you make money, I can support. Yeah, so she helps out with a lot of, like, I can't talk about it too much, but she does help out with a lot of stuff related to, like, content creation stuff. So she tends to have a lot of tabs open a lot of the time to check on different things and see how things are going and check out statistics and find references for stuff and etc, etc, etc. Like how half the time I see her come up on my timeline, it's rage baiting psychic. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. The other half I see her come up on my timeline, it's her flirting with Umi again. Every time I see Brie on my timeline, it's her getting accused of being British. Well, she is Brie. Brie-tish? You know? When she's talking about balls, you don't watch Brie enough. She definitely talks about more than just balls. There's more in her life than ball. Because she's from Birmingham. Birmingham, Alabama! I see! That would do it! That would do it! I don't know why, but I never come across AI art when ref image searching. Maybe because I mostly search for historical stuff. Yeah, so I think adding in like a date or something like that helps. Oh, sorry. I tweaked out for a second there. I think adding in a date helps out a lot, especially if you're doing like references before this date or something like that, or like references of something historical or something like that. That stuff tends to be a lot less common for AI stuff. How can there be more than ball in her life when ball is life? You're so right. You're so right about that. You're so right. You're so valid. Did I miss the announcement? Oh, yes, sorry. I did. I guess I should have like probably pinned it or something. Here, let me make a pinned comment. Essentially, I and my friend Rayless and my friend Vtuber are starting up a GTA 5 roleplay server because we wanted to do it as kind of like a hobby project sort of thing. So we have a link for the Discord already. We haven't actually like fully gotten everything set up yet, so it's kind of still bare bones at the moment. I think I've set up all the channels for the Discord, but like there's not a lot of stuff in those channels yet. But they're currently working on setting up all the code stuff for it, and then we will do like a playtest sort of period, and then we'll probably probably open it up to people to just come hang out and do things. We're starting a CTA 5 RP server. It's not open yet, but if you're interested, you can keep up with the Discord here. There we go, that'll work. And then I'll just pin this stuff on both Twitch and Here we go. Perfect. There we go. Oh, really? Do is on Twitch more than I am, so I don't even know. I just trust. I trust and believe. F, yeah. So true. So true and valid. So yeah, that was my announcement. It's nothing like super big or anything like that, but that's my new hobby. That's what I've been spending all my money on lately. And that's what's basically going on. We don't have like dates or anything like that set up yet. We're just kind of playing it by ear because a lot of the stuff has happened very quickly. So we're just kind of going for it. Seeing what happens. I need to eat more of my fish and chips. Hi, dog. Hi, other dog.
Come on, girls. Let's go.
Go on.
Hey, Chad, if she's still streaming in an hour and a half, tell her to wake me up.
My God. My dogs. Fucking around and finding out. I was just DMing you about it, but it's a bot who have come into several streams saying the same stuff. Got it. Gotcha. Understandable. Setting a reminder. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming in another hour and a half. I didn't want to like stream for too long. Especially because I haven't been talking a lot too much lately because I was sick for a while. So if I talk too much, then I'll just make my throat sore. My poor little throats, you know? But yeah, Monpaka is still recovering from surgery stuff, so she's taking naps, resting herself, making sure that she's not like doing too much stuff or anything. She's off work right now because her work sent her flowers. Her work actually like ordered flowers for her that came in. They're really nice too. They're really cute. We could make the resolution thing a stream segment. That's true. We could do that. I'm interested. Okay, here's my first you know what? My first gaming resolution of the year. I don't want to buy more than 5 new games this year. No, I'm kidding. That can't happen. I'm a streamer. I would die. Maybe not more than like... Don't you laugh at me, Chloe. Stop laughing at me. Playing a lot of old classics this year. See, that's what I want to go back through my game catalog and actually play those, you know? Do you mean new or just new to you? Well, see, but that also doesn't really help much because there's a lot of those like new friend games that are coming out that I haven't gotten yet. Like I still want to play RV there yet because I haven't played it yet. My only game resolution is hitting Emerald in League. Oh my god. Oh my god. Freaking League players. You and Rayless both. Ought to set an upper limit on the amount spent instead? Maybe. Friend Swap is fun. And there's a lot of those games that have been coming out in the last couple years. There's not a lot that I'm like looking forward to though at the moment. And I don't normally buy that many games a year, so I probably can keep it kind of low. I could say like less than 20, and that'd probably be manageable. That'd probably be okay. And then I would actually have to think about the games that I'm buying. Like, do I want this to be one of the 20 games that I'm gonna be able to buy this year, sort of thing? Shouldn't be too hard. The game history hasn't exactly been batting 1,000. Yeah, it's it hasn't been fantastic. There's a factory one coming out? Wait, what is it called? Wait, I love factory games. I love that shit. Ham? It's called Ham? Yeah, please. I'm interested. Play too few friends love games. I always gravitate to my single player world of solitude. Yeah, I do. I tend to gravitate towards single player games too. I play a lot of single player stuff most of the time. Ham! It is called Ham! Wait, this looks cute. Wait, I do want that. I kind of want ham. One new game a month. Old games don't count. Maybe. But that limits me to 12 total. Ham! That's such a good name. I'm gonna play Ham! There's a cat channel that I watch that has, like, it's got this cat in it that's always, like, constantly going row, 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 like, sort of stuff, right? And, like, summoning Bagagwa and stuff like that. Like, they have a whole ass bit with this cat, and this cat actually sounds like it's talking most of the time, and it's just running around, like, looking super offended and, like stancing up and just like, yelling and screaming all the time. I know, I love that cat, too. But recently... Yeah, Merv. But recently they got a second cat. They got a kitten and they named it Ham. They named that kitten Ham. So anytime I hear Ham, I'm just like, Ham! Because they'll go, Ham! And then the cat will go, meow! And they'll like subtitle it as Ham. I love that channel. It's such a good channel, actually. Relatable as hell. That cat Merv has like an addiction to like this dude that comes and does their gardening shirtless outside. That's her boyfriend. Yeah. I love that channel. Charles, yeah. I'm glad you guys know. Yeah, Merv is great. If new means released this year, the only 2 games I bought this year were Peak and Silksong. That's fair. What new games did I buy this year? What's actually brand new on my list? Identifile was brand new. And I still need to play more Identifile. I got really distracted with other things that were going on, so I didn't actually get back to Identifile this year yet. I bought an Idle Games pack. But I don't know if I want to count that. Because it was like one purchase, but it was just a bunch of these little idle games that you have like at the bottom of your PC and stuff while you're working. Not actual like full games. Nitrogen Omega, I think, came out this year, or this last year. Yeah, that came out in September. Town to City, I bought this last year. Let's see. Did Drive Beyond Horizons come out last year? I think it did. Aloft was pretty good. I got that this last year. Peak I did get, and I played it a little bit with friends, but I haven't really played too much of it, to be honest. What if the new games are free on occasion? Would you buy them? Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. I think that's most of them. I think that's pretty much all the new games that I bought this last year that were like brand new. I didn't really buy too many. Yeah, I think that's about it. Peak, Aloft. And then the other ones that I got were older games that have been out for like a while. Peak, Aloft. Wait, this is by recent activity. Can I sort this by like when I got them? Probably can, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I just realized I purchased 2 games last year. Yeah, right? I think I am mostly getting older games. Because I like a lot of older games. Or like, I never really got to experience some. Dragon Twin? I don't think I ever heard about that. What's that? So I think I could probably keep it, well... Yeah, I probably could keep it to like one game a month. I probably could. And I probably would be fine. I'd probably be okay. One brand new game, like brand new just came out this year, game a month. And then anything else is just like... Usually it's all cheaper anyways, because it's like really old. Like I got this game Split Second, because somebody recommended it on stream. And that was really fun. But that game is like 10, 15 years old or something. I think the only game I bought full price this year, period, was Silk Song, and that was after already putting in 50 hours plus 50 plus hours via Stream Family Library. Fair. Steam Family Library really helps out with a lot of that stuff. Okay, I'll stretch. I'll stretch and hydrate. I'm doing it. Ugh. Ugh. Huh. I'm gonna add play more friend slop to the resolution list. You know what? Maybe I will too. Because I mostly do just play like a lot of single player stuff. And friend slop is really cute most of the time. What a cute genre for such a crazy name. My Uber driver hasn't moved in 4 minutes. Damn, that's rough, man. That's real rough. Step 1, make friends. Step 2, friend slop. I made friends. I did the friend part. I got the friend part done, finally. It only took me like 30 years. Ooh. Good thing there are quite a few friend slop games scheduled to release this year. Fuck! But if I play more friend slop, then I can't keep to that, like, lower game limit. Fuck! That wouldn't be nice to friends. I don't know, Milo. I don't think you're following that very well. I think you're kind of just, like, ignoring that step entirely. I'm pretty sure you just are a bastard to your friends, and then suddenly you're in the friend slop with them. I cannot make your friends, I must make my own. That's so true. That's so true. You're right. Mold them like clay. Except Mailbox, I will take him off your hands. I mean, Mailbox is pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy. Not sure of the last new full price game I bought. Maybe RDR2. I kind of want to do. I kind of do want to play Red Dead at some point. And like get into like trying out Red Dead RP and stuff like that. The only reason I'm not doing that right now is because we randomly got into our hobby with GTA stuff. So I feel like it would take up too many hours. So true, so valid. First and only game I ever pre-ordered was No Man's Sky. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, on the bright side, that's probably the best redemption story in gaming. Because holy shit, at this point, they're begging the developers to please make us pay for the DLCs. I'm sorry, I'm gonna crunch some fish and chips in your ear. I'm trying to do it quietly. Sean Murray, please stop giving us free content. Literally. People are like begging the guy, please, please. It's okay. We can pay for some of it. It's all right. We're good. But then again, I'm not gonna crunch louder. No, no, no. I refuse. I'm too shy. Then again, maybe the reason why they haven't... Also, I want to play No Man's Sky with my friends again because they had an update for No Man's Sky that has like these ships that are like bigger ships. 010 stream lacks crunch. Oh, please. They did this update that makes these ships that you can command with your friends. You have like, that's basically the friend swap update for No Man's Sky. Yeah, the frigates. Yeah. You can ride in them with your friends and like just go around the galaxy and do stuff with them. Pretty sick. Also, yeah, No Man's Sky and Fallout 4 are... No Man's Sky and Fallout 76 are polar opposites of the capitalism spectrum. 0 out of 7 is funnier. Is it? Should have done 6 out of 7. Oh! Kind of tempted to try out 76. I also was kind of tempted to try out 76. I watched Colt play some of it before, and I was like, well, it doesn't look that bad. Fumblecore. Fumblecore. What's Fumblecore? What do you say when you lose your carrier ship? Frigate. Is that just what they call it? Human fall flat, fall guy. I get it. I see where that would come from. Yeah, friend slop is kind of a rude name. Because like a lot of these games, like, yeah, they're simplistic little games that are just like you go out with your friends and you do some stuff. But like that doesn't mean they're bad. And I feel like the slop part of it is just like kind of the sad part about it. I'm Fumblecore, it's me. No, that's me. I'm Fumblecore. I've fumbled a lot of things, especially this last year. I'm just a girl failure, so... Friendsops sounds rude unless you saw the Twitter post. Yeah, right? It sounds rude. I have friends those games would be fun to play with. How is it slop if we're having good fun? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. They're actually working on a new game, basically No Man's Sky, but fantasy. I know. I want that one. What is that one called again? Something light? Light No Fire. Light No Fire. I really want to play Light No Fire. Do they have a date on it yet? They probably don't. They probably have been very quiet about a lot of it. You know what my theory on Light No Fire is? A lot of the things that they keep putting into No Man's Sky recently are in preparation for Light No Fire, because they're probably testing out those like systems on No Man's Sky and then they're gonna put them into Light No Fire. Like they had a whole ass update for settlements, and I feel like that would be probably one of the things that they put into Light No Fire. Streamers do tend to attract like-minded chatters. You know, that's my favorite thing about streaming. So, essentially, right? I'm really bad at socialization, and I don't know how to talk to people, and I don't know what I'm gonna say to them, and I don't know what to do, and I just panic a lot of the time, and I'm sitting there shaking, like, trying to figure out what social cue I'm supposed to follow, and what tiny little fucking small talk thing I'm supposed to say next. But on a stream, I can say anything. I can say whatever the hell I want. And you know what? The people that don't like it, they just leave. And the people that do like it, they stick around. And I don't have to worry about, like, if somebody doesn't like something, I get to tell them to fuck off. Somebody's like, hey, you're being really boring right now. I just go, okay, leave, loser. That's my favorite part about streaming. Okay, get out then. Stop describing me. Yeah, it's hard. But that's why I like streaming so much, because it's like you get to hang out with people, but you get to hang out with people that want to hang out with you and want to be there and want to like hear what you have to say. And if they don't want to hear what you have to say, then they leave. They're just gone, and there's nothing, there's no pain. You don't have to sit there and worry about them caring about what you're actually doing. I don't remember following, but nice to meet you. Hello. What's up? I was gone for a hot minute, so that's probably why. I was off in La La Land playing GTA RP for like a freaking year, basically. So I only came back in the last couple of months. But hello. What's up? It's like social interaction, except if someone starts being a weirdo, you have a little guy with a green wrench obliterate them into the sun. Yeah, I have peons that will take the trash out. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Guards! Guards, arrest that man! Get him! Ryan Gosling! Oh. Why are we talking about Ryan Gosling? Wizard 101 releases on console soon? Wait. Does it? Which console? What console is that coming out on? I need to get back into Neopets. Okay, hold on. Alright, let me actually pull out a notepad and write down some of this stuff. Okay. Go back and check on your damn Neopets. Alright, there's my first resolution. Because I haven't actually checked in on them in like a year. I was pretty consistent with it for a long time, and then I stopped, and I have to go back and check in on all the plot that I've missed, because they were doing a whole ass plot thing. So, on PS4 in like a week? Really? Why? Why is Wizard 101 releasing on PS4 next week? Huh. Mostly just enjoy acting the homunculus to an audience. I see. I don't know what I'm here for. Yeah, like, what the hell? That's crazy. Huh. Yeah, I've never actually tried Wizard 101. I played Toontown at the time. Actually, okay, so I played Toontown. Well, I played a lot of MMOs back then. Okay, so I was into Toontown. That was the one that I had the main membership thing for. That was the one that my parents paid for me to play on. Because my mom was a Disney girl, so she probably was just like, yeah, Toontown. Actually, I played Toontown so much that I signed up for the beta testing of the Pirates of the Caribbean MMO that they did at one point. And I got into the beta test for that, and I was like seeing a lot of things that they were doing before they actually did anything. I don't even know if that Pirates of the Caribbean game actually like ever full on released though, or if it like stuck around for very long. It was okay. I never got into Club Penguin. I got into Gaia Online, Neopets, Toontown. I played a little bit of RuneScape, but I was always really upset that it cost money to play too much more RuneScape, so I really didn't get like super into RuneScape. I played Ragnarok, but only on free-to-play servers, like that were totally stealing the game code. I played this game called Fly for Fun. That was a big MMO that I spent a shit ton of time on. I played so many free-to-play MMOs, actually. Rose Online, Perfect World International, Mabinogi, Dragon Nest, Maple Story. I played a lot of Nexon games actually. Not thinking about it. Yeah, I think I heard there was a Pirate 101. I played there was something called Pirate King Online that I played for a little while. I know, I haven't heard anything about Perfect World International in a hot minute either. I'm going back through the list. Flyfe actually, funny enough, Flyfe came back. Fly for Fun came back, and Fly for Fun, you can play it on your browser. Isn't that kind of wild? You could just, because like games back then were so small and so like lightweight. So now you can just play the whole MMO on your browser. That's kind of crazy. Never heard of Perfect World until recently. I didn't know that the movie company Perfect World Pictures was actually named after a video game. Wait, really? I didn't know that either. Huh. Trickster Online, I remember that one. I remember that name. I don't really remember playing too much of it, so I probably only popped in for a little while, but I do remember that name. I played so many free-to-play MMOs. I don't even think I could list all of them. But yeah, I was an MMO girly. Please let me post links, Automat. No, unfortunately. Unfortunately, the links are disabled. That's crazy, though. Perfect World Pictures, actually named after a video game. Huh. 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 Webkins. I don't even know what Webkins is, to be honest. But then, yeah, I was on Gaia Online a lot, which I was on Gaia Online since Gaia was called Go Gaia instead. That's how long I was on Gaia Online for. Yeah. And then, I had a live journal for a while. Because my parents were writers. They did some journalist work for a while, and then they roleplayed and wrote roleplay and stuff like that a lot. So they ended up with live journals, which was like the big place that writers used to like hang out on. So I got a live journal. And I did a couple of writing things on there. Just a little bit. I remember getting a Webkins plush as a kid and trying to... Oh, I had a Neopets plushie! I had two, I think. I had a Fairy Kogra. I think. No, did I have the fairy one? Yeah, I think I had the fairy one. I had a Fairy Kogra plushie, and I had a... I think I had a Uni. And then I had some McDonald's toys for Neopets. Webkins was kind of Neopets, but you bought the physical plushies and then you unlocked them in the game. Oh, that'd be why I never got into it. My parents didn't want to spend that money. Had a lot of Animal Crossing house design elements and stuff. I see. Boxy mentioned? Jesus Christ. That's a name I haven't heard in like a decade. You know of Gaia Online because of Boxy? That's crazy. Didn't Boxy try to make a comeback at one point? Like, kind of, or something? But as like a new channel, a new identity, kind of. Not as Boxy, because Boxy was like a character. Hi, my name is Boxy. Oh, man. YouTuber nostalgia has been hitting people like crack lately. Oh, yeah, it has. Yeah, it has. Because people are getting old enough now that they're getting to the point where like all of their favorite YouTubers that they used to like a lot are gone. And they'll like get hit with like some wave of like something from the past, or like somebody will pop back up again and they'll be like, oh shit, I remember them. It's crazy. I'll also say YouTube has been like very interesting lately in terms of content, because I feel like there's like two sides of the platform right now. There's the people that are very into like, it's kind of a return to like really short form content that's like the, you know, like the cat videos and stuff like that, or just like really quick put together memes. I got a guilty pleasure of watching this channel that just does like those memes of like basically just like skits, but they do it all with cat gifs of different types. That's my guilty pleasure lately. Lately I've been I've kind of been nostalgia brain since like fucking 2015 or so. Okay, well, fair and valid actually. Fair and valid. History rarely repeats itself, but it often rhymes. Good line. Yeah. I think there's a big batch of nostalgia that hit millennials pretty hard because I think it's partially just because current, like, present day stuff all kind of sucks in some way. And it's not necessarily like a get off my lawn, things were better when I was younger sort of mentality, but like a literal, like physical goods lasted longer when I was younger. Like, I could buy something and it would last me years. Now I buy something and it lasts me a year, sort of thing. Or like content, like creation stuff used to be a lot more based on like passion when I was younger. Like, people would go out and they would make animations and stuff like that for like fan animations or whatever, and it would take them weeks to get those animations done, but they would make them just for the hell of it, not for the algorithm, not to get views, not to feed some sort of system, but just because they wanted to. And I don't think that is as common anymore. My model's super pretty. Thanks, I made it. Thanks, I did this. Thanks. I drew myself and made myself move. Maybe I follow you for your art then? Maybe, but I don't really do a lot of art stuff. You might have followed because of that, but I don't really like talk about art or like do art streams or anything as much. But thank you. Constantly captivated by the cute ear tufts. I mean, I like my favorite part. Hold on. Can I just like, here, let me do this and then I'll zoom in a bit. My favorite part is well, there's two things. There's some things controlled by the way that I express myself. So if I raise or lower my eyebrows, my shoulders lift or lower. So it kind of adds to expressiveness. And then also when I smile or like stop smiling, my ears twitch. Those are my favorite parts. Yeah. That smug face. What did you think I was gonna do? Oh, I mean, I do have a pretty good zipper animation too, you know? I can... Is that closer to what you expected? Whoa, thank you. Oh, my hat. You're right. There's also my hat. How could I have forgotten my hat? Wait, is it this one? No. Oh, God. Calm down. There. Yeah, I was just trying to take off that part. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really change the screen, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna take my hat off. I'm gonna tip my hat to you. Milady! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Hey, what's up? Hey, how you guys doing? Hey. Hey, baby, you come here often! Oh! Year, New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. How you doing? Oh, look, the floor. That's true. I haven't streamed in a little while. It's been a couple weeks. It's mostly just because I got sick, and then I was helping with the admin stuff for VTRP. But so before that, I was kind of getting on a good schedule again, and I'm gonna get back into it again. I promise. I swear. I will. I will. Hello. What's up? Seen a lot of YouTubers basically say these YouTube videos that take a month to make aren't worth it, so I'm doing shorter, easy content now. Bye. Yeah, it's sad, but it's true. I don't really make content that often, but when I do, I've never really lost that doing it just because I like to, not to appease an algorithm mentality. I do both. I mean, it's like a combination of things because, like, I still do kind of play to algorithms sometimes, but I try not to all the time, you know? We're glad you're feeling better. I am! I'm feeling much better. And I'm doing stuff with my friends. I have a new hobby to fuck around with, so that's good. Something to occupy my time and make me less sad and doomer all the time. You know? That's good. Always good to have a hobby, I think. Yeah. I don't know. Content's gotten to a weird point where, like, yeah, a lot of people just are kind of doing it for just for money and views and stuff like that, and it's hard not to, honestly, because the algorithms really don't show anyone anything if you don't appease to them a little bit and you try and follow along with them, and it's tough. I really love your reactive you use. Oh, the, my Fuji thing? My Fuji tech? Yeah, I like it too. I don't know why my, my Caster Labs has decided to disconnect from Twitch, it feels like. So my chat's not showing Twitch chat, but yeah, the Fugi. Yeah, my Fugi's, that is actually something that I, picked up from Big Ham, I believe. Because I saw Big Ham do it on... I think it was a random stream, or maybe it was a... No, I think it was a Jonkin stream. Or something like that. I don't know, but I saw Big Ham do it first, because basically all that you do is you take your VTuber model, if you rigged it, you take it and you put it into Live 2D, and then you just make an animation loop of your model, like doing a couple idle animations and stuff. So mine is like staring at its phone, and then like every once in a while it does like a little nod and stuff like that, because I wanted to show off the physics of it. It's probably a little too much movement, actually. I think it's a little bit distracting, but I'm gonna start learning how to do short form content, editing shorts and stuff. Ooh, that's cool. Hold on, I'm gonna try closing and reopening my Caster Labs, because that might fix the chat. Sorry, pardon me, excuse me. Oh. Oh. Connect. It'll take a second to reconnect to YouTube chat and stuff, but hopefully Twitch chat will connect quick enough. Yeah. Better that one than KoziiChu. Oh no. Oh god. Let me just catch back up on everything. Make sure I'm good. Okay, I think I got it all. So yeah, I think it's a little bit too much animation on my reactive because it can be a little bit distracting, I think, sometimes. So I was considering making a second one that's like just a slightly less intensive animation that's just maybe me doing this or something. Or something like a little bit less big. And then I just do... It's... The way that the mouth movements work, it obviously doesn't like follow my actual mouth tracking. So I basically just make my mouth go, which is just opening and closing it a little bit. Or like just running through the different animations for the mouth. I did not realize the foot was pre-made before. I thought you had made that until recently. No, it's a free model. You can get a free foot model. Also, I don't know why my chat's not connecting. It's sad. You know what? Get out of here, chat. Where is this one? This one the one with no chat? Yeah, fuck you, chat. This is my stream now. Get out of here. Get out. Scram. I think the looking at the phone bit is really good, like when you're not talking. Yeah, I do too. I just want to make it like a little bit less, like it does like a bigger nodding sort of animation at some point, and I don't think it needs that sort of thing. I think it could just be like, like staring at the phone. Because this is my phone. Yeah, a little flip phone. I'm still really happy with this. Hold on. Like, look how much fucking detail I put into this flip. Figuring out how to do this was crazy. Can it play Snake? No! Yeah, just kind of like a more vibing sort of thing. Ta-da! I'm back. Smooth AF. Posted a clip! Oh, thank you! Wait, what's the clip? Wait, what did you clip? Oh no. What, playing with a snake? Oh no. Oh dear. Oh god. Yeah, for some reason, YouTube chat's working fine, but not Twitch chat on Caster Labs. Oh well, it happens to the best of us, really. Yeah, I think looking at the phone is my favorite part of it, but I just need to make it so that it's more just like a sort of thing. If that makes sense. But I got that from Big Ham. And it's just making an animation loop, and then after you make the main animation loop, I made like a couple different versions of it. So I made the main animation loop. That's just like looking at the phone and doing whatever. And then I made one that has this on. And this is for my, like, this is usually the thing that I do when I'm angry. But I made this for when I'm muted on Fujitech. So it'll turn this on if I'm muted. And then when I'm talking, it'll do the animation loop, but it'll look more towards the camera, and like the mouth will open and close and stuff, like I'm actually talking. That's pretty much how it worked out. I was pretty happy with it when I made it, but I do want to do some edits, which doesn't take too long. I just need to go put my model in and do whatever edits and then move on. I also need to finish that other model that I was making. I was making one that's like a... I'm probably not going to finish it by my anniversary. I was kind of hoping that I was going to be able to, but I don't think I will. Here, I'll put it back on screen again. This is one that I was making, or I started making, kind of near the start of last month-ish. I haven't gotten any further than this yet. But the, style and idea of it is like a slightly more cel-shaded thing that's a little bit closer to like a early 2000s-ish anime style. And then like the clothing is inspired more by like older sci-fi animes. Retro sci-fi anime stuff. Retro KoziiChu? Yeah. But I would still use this model. Because this one is more of my like painterly style, like high detail, high shading sort of model. And then the new one would be more like cel-shaded anime-esque sort of thing. So it'd be a little bit more simple in a way. But also more complex because I would probably just animate it more because there would be less shading to worry about. So I don't know. Simple, but also less simple. Oh, hey, chat fixed itself, I think. Neat. So I gotta finish working on that. This was like my vague start of an attempt of like eyes and stuff. I do like this hairstyle. Dilemmas when it's simplant. Yeah, that's the hard part about doing your own art and rigging. For the first, like when I first started VTubing, I had a new model every like 2 or 3 months for the first year. I don't know if you guys realize how many models I have. Hold on. I actually updated my wiki page. Hold on. All right, here you go. So I kind of stole this idea from Iron Mouse's wiki. Let me put this in the chats. So if you go to my wiki page to the gallery and you scroll down a bit, you can see a list of all of the different models that I've got. There's so many. Some of them I haven't even used that much yet. Like I have a Chibi 3D model that I won in a giveaway from Chilky that I haven't even like fully used properly on a stream yet. Or like my Pixmall model I haven't even used that much yet. Those were like the first real models that I got fully made by somebody else. Well, I guess my first one was probably the one that Yuli made for me. But yeah, I have so many of them. We determined earlier that a non-zero amount of your models are trees. My models are actually all trees. That's my secret. I've been a tree this whole time. You just didn't know. You had no idea. But yeah, I updated that wiki page to have all of my stuff on it so that people could like just have it all in one spot. Easy to find. Alongside like reference images and stuff like that. I don't know, like a lot of my stuff is a little outdated on that. I had a whole list of things that had been happening, like a history list, but that started kind of around Kawa time, and that was being primarily updated by like Kawa staff, I think. So I kind of didn't keep up with it as much. Sorry, I was glancing at it. There's a couple things that I need to update again, I think, probably. Hi, Simon! From the trees we were born, into the trees we shall return! We were always trees! I mean, I started with drawing on paper, so I mean... Is this going full circle? Am I actually created from tree? Deep down? Deep inside? Maybe I am. Who knows? Okay, I will probably head out just because I do kind of want to eat my... I'm gonna have to re-warm up my fish and chips, but I do kind of want to eat my fish and chips, and I'm not very good at eating on stream. I ate like one piece of fish and then didn't eat the other ones because I got busy yapping and stuff. So let me try and find people to send you guys off to. Let me check on YouTube. Stream settings. I don't know. The new YouTube stream overlays are kind of hard to navigate, but I'm figuring out. I will send you guys to... Oh shit, if Senny's streaming, then she's probably multi-streaming, so I can send you to Senny. Senny is playing Marvel Rivals. She's probably multi-streaming, right? She is on YouTube. And then obviously I assume she's on Twitch. Cinny Ursa. Really cool setup. Thank you. Raid Cinny Ursa. And my Chungus mind. Yeah. Wake up reminder still has 43 minutes left. Okay. I'll wake her up. I promise. So yeah, we'll go raid Sunny. I hope you guys have a good day. I will be back again. I haven't figured out a schedule yet, just because I am kind of playing things by ear right now with some of the setup stuff that I've been doing, and like trying to figure out like branding, administration stuff, etc. for that server. So, but I'll probably be streaming sometime this next week. And if I do figure out plans, I'll probably put out a schedule on Sunday, which will be in the Discord and on Blue Sky, and maybe in text form on Twitter. Because I don't really trust Twitter with art anymore. I just don't really trust it. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye-bye. Don't make myself smaller before I leave. Ugh.